JRDiGS sports show.
No, it's not. It's sports and stuff. It's
JRDiGS sports and stuff.
Because it's sometimes
That's JRDiGS.
Because sometimes it's stuff and
That's
sometimes it's sports. This is Leo Exerins. Hey, where are your seats at the games? This week in sports, we're going to talk about the fan experience.
All right. My seats are about 45-yard line. The last row before the concourse.
Okay.
On the west side.
Am I on the west side too? The visitors bench? Yeah. I'm right behind the visitors bench.
Right.
45 to 50-yard line. That was our little group. And we have so much fun down there. We chirp and get into it with the visiting team every game.
Beltray, that flag was for how you're wearing your jersey. Big fashion football there, Beltray.
I know you're a big Daisy Duke fan, Beltray. That's why you have that jersey tied up.
That's like your mother. Oh! Hey!
Don't you go talking about my mama like that, Beltray.
Especially when I'm dating his mother, Beltray.
You watch much of the game?
Yeah, sure. But we have a couple pops and get together, and I watch the game, sure, but it is so amazing to me how interactive these football games are for us. The CFL's great for that. You would never get that in the NFL, but these guys talk to us.
That's right, White. That's right, White. Don't let these coaches bring you down. That's your game right there. I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to get drunk. You're going to talk to me. You're going to have fun. I'm going to have fun, exactly. We're going to beat you by 2 points, and everybody's happy.
You're pretty close here. Mm-hmm. The old Ivor win. It was like they're in the they had dugouts, and the sidelines were like 5 yards.
Oh, those were our seats.
The wall from
those were our same seats. We kept our same seats.
So the wall from the stands was like 5 yards. There was
I think that's
barely
great.
enough room.
There
was guys that actually ended careers hitting that wall though, because it was so close to out of bounds.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, I've almost went in the stands a couple of times.
When you're playing?
When I was playing. This is our stadium, and they're that hard on us.
Oh, yeah.
Those
days, I can't imagine what fans would have been like back in those days.
Brutal.
I just have fun.
Yeah.
Like I was recently, I pick a player usually, or two, and whoever interacts.
Do you do that? You troll a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And Gilbert, number 24. For the Calgary Stampeders, he I don't know why we got onto him.
He looked.
We're in Hamilton, Jamari Gilbert. We're having some fun with. Law seems to be a good dude.
Does he make you call him Beach God like he makes all of us Instagram followers? Does he make you guys call him Beach God? Does he?
After review.
Oh, I only have 5.
But he just walked by, and then I got on his Instagram, and he's the sexiest. His Instagram is just, he's the sexiest football player you ever want to see, ever.
Yeah.
He is unbelievably charismatic, half naked, on camera.
Ripped.
Oh, yeah, and loves to show it. So it went from there. This is a little bit of what it sounded and looked like, just with my cell phone. Right. Sorry, folks, but the fun times we had with the Calgary Stampeders from the sidelines.
Jamari, have a good look at your newest Instagram followers.
We're beach guys.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you are one sexy player.
That really is a great home field advantage, so keep it up.
Yeah, because when they're distracted like that.
No, I mean, you get a couple, 3 guys, what happens like anything else, right? The one guy's distracted. Then he's distracting the other guys because the other guys are trying to keep him from being distracted.
Gilbert didn't say anything to the whole game. He played it right, and he didn't acknowledge at all.
Oh, good.
And at one point he had to, because I gotta admit, it was a good one I had. He's got big long dreads, and he was sitting right beside another guy with big long dreads, and then I started yelling, Gilbert messed up or something, and I was yelling that he should blame it on the rain. I was doing this Milli Vanilli reference that not everybody got, but he did.
I didn't get
and
it.
because their hit song was Blame It on the Rain, and the two of them were standing together.
You got Willie Vanilli?
No, what?
The reference?
He did, yeah.
Gilbert, I just put a Milli Vanilli request in for you guys. Blame it on the rain, Gilbert. Gilbert, blame it on the rain. Gilbert, it's the best thing I got. Stand together and I yell, blame it on the rain. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah.
And then after the game, he came up and the guys have fun. I try to have fun. My buddies get a little bit offside because we get into it a little bit, and
that's no excuse.
But I just love to have fun. And he came up afterwards, and most of the players are great.
Was that a Madonna segue?
A Madonna?
You like to have fun?
Oh yeah, I thought he was going to be like a virgin. I was like, "What are you talking? Where is this going?"
Isn't that Madonna?
Yeah, girls just want to have fun.
Yeah,
but we're boys.
Well,
in your world, we're a bunch of girls.
Yeah.
You're very careful. Sandy will yell at you.
She'll understand. She'll understand.
But it's fun to engage and talk to players.
Who? Because you've been behind that on those seats for a few years.
Yeah.
So, which team consistently, if there is one, has rabbit ears? And that's what that's called.
Okay.
Paying attention to the crowd.
Is that what that's called?
Rabbit ears. I learned that in Little League baseball.
Without question, without hesitation. The player so when you say the team, it's whatever team he's playing for at the time, because he's played for a couple now. But Carter, what's his?
Chris Carter.
No, Chris Carter's his dad.
Yeah.
So Duron Carter.
Yeah.
He literally turns. He turns on the table and just has a full conversation with me. The entire game, full conversation, engages with fans. Like his players, you see his teammates literally go like, "What are you doing?" Like it is hilariously off the charts how involved he is.
I don't want to say something bad to little kid,
Carter, what are you doing way down there? Carter, I memorized all your raps. Come over here.
He doesn't care. If I was his teammate, I would really hate that.
I hate it now. I'm not even his teammate.
And that's the problem. The only thing is now that he's playing not so well, he's not as much fun.
Right.
Because he's probably, he's embarrassed.
He's probably working hard, not relaxed, right? I mean, that's his game.
It's tough to be cocky when you're playing like a turd too.
This is Missouri, right? Show me.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
If you're a turd, like you said,
and it's
shut up.
Yeah, it's easier when you're playing well and you can be cocky.
Doesn't play well.
It's so much fun though, being at the sidelines in a CFL game. If you haven't been following along, follow my stories. Do you have Instagram stories and stuff?
No.
Okay, I'll get you on mine.
Okay.
Leo Exerins, 10-year veteran, some big shot with the CFL alumni now. So, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about stuff.
Right? What stuff?
What's your weight now?
Time, it's 245.
How much did you weigh when you played?
245.
Bullshit, you're 345.
It's moved a little bit.
Yeah.
It's shifted.
It's
called the waistline blues.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No, I know it kind of just
What do you really?
down.
How much you weigh now?
260, 270.
Is that true?
Yeah, 6'5". I'm svelte.
Let's see if the camera could pick this up.
Yeah.
Except the camera's got to stay high so it doesn't show my hernia.
Yeah.
You're making fun of me, and it wasn't very nice.
No,
earlier.
It looked a little unusual. I was a little uncomfortable. And asking what was going on with your stomach, it looked like there was an alien popping out of it. Sigourney Weaver was coming to help us out.
It's a serious matter. It's a medical condition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are you making fun? It could burst right here. And
Well,
then
that's what I was afraid of.
It sticks out pretty good now, eh?
Yeah.
It's scary. I'm just a busy guy. I'm so busy right now with doing all this stuff. We're working hard on the film studio here at Digital Canaries. I got the little
You're not
hanging out in Long Point.
anymore, right?
Well, thanks for that too.
Well, no,
You're a treat to have around.
You asked me to come on the show to be honest, right?
Yeah, that's
and
true.
authentic, and just you're a good friend.
Yeah.
I don't. Just got to take care of yourself, man.
You ain't gonna do anything for me. If
Yeah.
it popped out right now, what would you do? If my hernia exploded, it's really embarrassing, especially in like bathing suit season. And I'm like,
You're not wearing bathing suits.
do you wear board shorts or do you wear tiny little? If you came down to Long Point,
you
blatant plug
you
to
put
my
an
place, Long
APB
Point
out.
Lodge.
I'm coming into the water. I'll have my swimsuit on. I'm coming in.
Do you wear little? Look at your. It's like Corey is just. He's disgusted in this
feeling well.
entire
I've
conversation.
never seen him this green.
He's almost I have footage of a guy vomiting with my phone. I took it. Maybe Corey can put it up right now. We can insert it here. He was just vomiting for about 3 minutes into the garbage can. I shot video of the whole thing from the Stampeders. Yeah, I forget his name. He just sat
During
there
a game?
vomiting the whole time for 2 minutes.
During a game.
Yeah, right there, in front of law, just heaving and heaving into the garbage can. What was going on with him? Do you think?
Concussion.
Really?
Could be.
Why? You puke? You vomit?
Yeah, severe head trauma. Yeah, you can.
And we're sitting right behind the bench,
Right.
and we chirp and have a lot of fun, and we see everything. And then
I don't know for sure if it's a concussion,
No.
but or head trauma, but that's certainly one of the symptoms.
Have you had a lot of concussions?
Does it look like that?
No. Is that why you know?
Yeah.
How many have you had?
Well, I don't. I
Did they even have any of this protocol when you played?
No.
No.
No. You'd sit out.
Mm.
And
You wouldn't
it
complain
wasn't.
that you had a headache back in those days.
Well, you sure you would.
You would?
Yeah,
you would, because you're.
And the way you managed it is is different than you do today. But I don't know if it was that wrong because you played to pain. So if you went out and played and exercised again, and you had a headache and you were being bothered by it, you'd be pulled. Right? Right now, you're automatically off the field for that game.
Yeah.
And that's, it's important to be cautious, but I think there's something to be said, and I think some of the science is proving that activity to the point of pain isn't such a bad thing, just to keep the blood flow up and not just, they're talking about dark room. I guess a dark room now is actually counter productive to what to
That's
treating
the
a
thing.
headache. Yeah.
They don't really know any of this, right? It's all
And
pretty new.
they're finding this out in some studies they're doing in soldiers with PTSD. That a dark room is not a good thing. I mean, I don't know the physiology behind it, but that's what it can happen.
Wow. We got all medical and serious, eh?
Yeah.
That's good. We
Well,
get
it's
serious once in a while.
Well,
That's a
we
serious
move
subject.
around. Yeah.
But I guess we're supposed to wrap up now and move on to other things. So
Time to go.
Well, not go. Just to talk about something else.
Let's do that.
Thanks, Leo.
Thanks, JR.
Some sports. Let's move on to stuff next. Let's talk about stuff
All right.
instead first.
You lead the way.
What do you think of my mustache? Did you not notice?
Well, when I
Like
first drove in, I was going, it'd been a hard day for you.
Why do I look more like a
I was ready to get some change out and give you some.
Yeah, especially on this.
I was looking. I thought you had a Tim Hortons cup in your hand, and I
Hortons.
was ready
like
to throw you a
McDonald's
loony or a toonie.
No, but
I don't usually give to anybody.
It's because wasn't sure if I should just do the rough or I was just going to do the mustache because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But now, because I didn't shave here, I just look like a beach bum. But I am a beach bum. I'm a professional beach bum down at Long Point. Come on down. You'll see me in action.
I thought right away, you know what? He's out at the lake.
Yeah.
Right? Long Point.
Summertime.
It's summer. You don't need to look.
It's a good life.
Yeah.
I'm living.
The
fact that I even put a jacket on.
Did you have a lunch bucket? It looked like you had a lunch bucket. Like you looked like you had been working.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what that means. What?
Like manual labor.
Oh yeah,
like
I do work
working
down there.
Not comedy.
I'm a
comedy.
professional beach bum.
Oh.
I make money down there.
You panhandle down there.
Not on the beach, you don't get as much. Hey, what about if you don't want
How do you know that?
You got to try things.
How
dude.
would you know that?
You have to try stuff.
Yeah.
You never there's slow days on the beach. And you like my jacket? Hey, we do sports. I should get Dave Hodge here.
Is that his jacket?
Sure it is.
You sure?
Yeah.
From,
it is.
From Sears? It's from Sears.
Dave
the
Hodge.
men's shop.
Dave,
Custom made.
Does it say custom?
Custom made for Dave Hodge.
Dave is kind of a pal.
Right.
I've known him over the years. You've probably seen him at the Acoustic Christmas that I do every year.
absolutely.
He's a big supporter of that and a charitable guy and loves his sports, loves his music. And he has always promised me his jacket. Maybe he's just being polite. He says he's got, I think, only one left. He's auctioned them all off.
Oh, cool.
So I guess he's probably never going to give me his last one, right?
So what did he do with the badge? They all had a badge.
I don't have that. Yeah, no, I think his is still on there. This is my homage to Dave Hodge.
Oh.
I think the world of him. And so I don't think he ever looked like this.
He was a class act.
He
Great
really
voice.
is. Oh, right?
Yeah, no. He had,
One of the great sportscasters, broadcasters.
I don't think he was ever, he's very pretty objective.
The kids don't know who he is.
Yeah, well, it's...
Like, I mean, that happens to everyone.
When's the last time he was working?
Not that long ago, he was on TSN, right? He had the round table kind of thing there. But I think he's a smart dude. Still knows a lot about sports,
Right.
music. Good dude. Dave Hodge. We'll get him on. You should just do... Maybe you'll just do this with me all the time, and we'll bring other... There's not a whole lot of room for people in the way we have it set up right here.
We can work on the studio, maybe.
Yeah, why don't we?
Could do that.
Get some air conditioning in here. Are you
fan?
sweating? A fan. Well, he doesn't.
No,
put
I'm
the
not.
fan on
Well,
because,
I'm not sweating here, but my balls are really bothering me.
They are. That's another subject.
Like,
Oh man. Where
I
is
got
this
briefs
going?
on.
When I
got chili
stuff,
chokers
when
on,
I
man,
said
not
stuff.
boxers. If I had boxers on, I wouldn't be able to.
I don't wear underwear at all in the summer. I don't wear them most of the year anymore.
Ooh.
I don't. No.
Do you shave?
Shave my privates?
Yeah.
I don't. Not as much anymore. I've kind of given up basically on everything.
Summer, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Cool balls. a little bit of baby
Easy
powder.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
A little bit. Oh, sorry. A little baby
We're
powder.
not drunk. We're not drunk. We're just having some fun here, folks. Talking about stuff.
Yeah. Your stuff.
I know your stuff.
Actually, it's going to be JRDiGS and junk.
Sport stuff and junk. And Leo's junk.
5, help.
Yeah, that was his like.
We're done.
Wrap it up. Oh no, I don't know where that end's even been. End this segment, please. Find an ending.
So there we go. It's funny when you bring up balls, right?
This week in sports, did you say what? Hi?
Yeah, I said hi.
You're a friendly guy, right?
Yeah, mostly.
You seem mean and like tough. Not mean, tough.
I'm very pensive.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Linebacker eyes. I think a lot. When
You
I do
have.
that-
I wish we had. I don't think we're doing close-ups, are we, on this? But yeah, you have eyes like right, like, is that what they are? Linebacker eyes?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just genetically disposed to want to kick ass. I fight it every minute of the day.
You can see it in your eyes.
Oh,
You
nothing better.
You intimidate
Nothing
and
better.
scare me sometimes.
Grey Cup 2021.
Even that, I'm
here
scared to
in
say
Hamilton.
anything. I don't want to say anything wrong because
right.
you might
Yeah.
get mad with those linebacker eyes.
Something to look forward to.
Okay.
2 years, Grey Cups here in Hamilton.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah, it's been a long run. 1996. By the time.
What years did you play for the Cats?
83 to 87.
Okay. Show them your ring.
1986 Grey Cup.
Yeah. I'd like to wear
Beat
that
Edmonton. 39-12.
Can I wear that around for a week?
I don't think so. I got another one you can wear.
Do you?
Yeah.
I would love that.
I got it out of a Cheerios box when I was 12. You didn't say Grey Cup ring. You want a Grey Cup ring?
I would love
no,
that.
You got to, you have had to be a part of the team. I can't do that. It's like touching the stand.
People would think I was a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm athletic.
Yeah.
I am. So the Grey Cup's coming to Hamilton.
Correct.
Promise I'll shave by then.
Yeah, it's in Calgary this year, Regina next year, and Hamilton in 2021. So it's the first time in a long time that it's been here, and the first time the league's announced the host city a couple of years in advance.
Why'd they do that?
Give the football club a lot, and the city and everybody who's working with the Grey Cup a great opportunity to book venues, to do a lot of planning. And
Steve Lowe, I think, is something.
Steve Lowe is very much involved.
Let's get him on to talk more about this.
Steve would be a great guy. It's the 2021 Grey Cup, or Matt Affinek. They'd love to talk about it. We're doing some very unique things with the stadium. Concerts.
Like what?
Well, the south end zone, they're taking down the fence, and it's going to actually roll out right to Cannon Street. And that walkway from the end of the end zone to the road, there will be a walkway from the end zone to the road, winding up on a stage where they're going to have all the entertainment. So then,
what kind of entertainment you think?
Live music.
I know
bands.
that, but
I don't know who's going to be hot at that time. 2 years from now, who knows who can be?
Do you want to guess who it is? Arkells. You think they won't be hot anymore in 2 years?
I didn't say that.
Well, I'll tell Max. Text him.
No, I think the more local talent that we highlight, the better. Because there's great musicians out of here.
Yeah, but
I know
forget about local. The local talent we have are they're national, big, huge.
Well, and we talked about Winnipeg and Hamilton earlier about the football side of things, but musically very similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I think Winnipeg may have, has had some outstanding, global talent come out of there and continues to do that. And
well, not if they continue to, but.
Probably not as big as the Guess Who. The Guess Who rivaled the Beatles at the time.
Yeah.
So
Randy Bachman he did My Acoustic Christmas.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah,
you were right up there in the front, right?
No, I talked to him for a while as well.
You did?
Oh yeah.
How'd you get back there to do that?
I know a guy.
So the Grey Cup is going to be for people that don't know, the TIcats get in automatically when that happens? How does that work?
No. Let's hope.
I should play the dumb guy that doesn't know anything about sports.
Yeah, so the TIcats are in because they're hosting the team.
There you go.
For the game.
I hope they can get in.
It's not like what's the name of that hockey, the hockey finals?
The Stanley Cup?
No, for junior hockey.
Oh, the Memorial Cup.
Memorial Cup. The whole city always gets in. Right?
Yeah, but it's a tournament.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of...
Well, because they're trying to promote it.
Yeah.
They want to drum up support.
I understand the reasoning behind it, but I don't know.
You don't like it?
I don't like the idea of doing that.
Really?
So TIcats are going to have to earn their way in.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of exciting things. The stadium,
How many people will they have to have a stadium fitted for?
They're not going to add any additional seats.
They're not?
No. They're
better hang on to my seats then.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And because it is an expensive proposition to bring in those temporary seats. So
yeah.
To get you have to look on the investment side of it. So what that south end zone is going to allow the opportunity, they'll have some, not food trucks, but food box cars.
Hey, what's your best Grey Cup memory?
Well, winning and drinking out of the Grey Cup.
That's a good one.
Second one was watching Angelo Mosca and Joe Cap go at it on stage during one of our luncheons. That's post-career.
I know we don't like to go too long on these segments, but I have to dive into this a little bit longer. So if you're watching right now on the internet or wherever this goes, just sorry, but this is going to go a little bit longer. Who cares? You can go watch, The Office. The Office is leaving Netflix, by the way. So you can go watch the more episodes of The Office in a minute.
Right.
You don't watch The Office? You don't like it?
I don't watch it regularly.
No, it's fun.
I'm more into drama.
Like what?
Homeland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a softie.
Animal Kingdom.
You're a big softie. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that when we talk about stuff. This is still sports. And when you guys had this luncheon, tell what happened.
Well, Joe, the purpose of the luncheon was a fundraiser. We've continued. That was about 8 or 9 years ago now that we invited Joe Cap and Angelo Mosca to our luncheon. Ron James was the MC.
Yeah, because you didn't hire me.
You weren't available.
You
were George Clooney.
I was in the running. I got
somewhere.
from a buddy of yours.
Yeah.
I was told that I was going to be hired to host it, and then it fell through or something. And then I find out that some other guy.
Yeah, Ron gave us a lot of money.
He gave you guys a lot of money. Well, I wouldn't have done that. So that was good for him.
Right. So anyway, the idea was that there was, in a nutshell, Ange was allegedly gave a cheap shot to Willie Fleming in the 1963 Grey Cup against BC in BC. Put out the Willie Fleming, their star running back, and the TIcats went on to win. No penalty, no flag, nothing. So very controversial. TIcats had there was no penalty. BC in the West thought there was. So the idea of the event was to replay the film, which I watched, and to have the fans vote whether or not it was
fun. Good idea.
And close the door.
Sure.
Close the loop on all the controversy.
Right. Good idea. I like it. Good thinking.
So what happened? Those guys hate each other. Huh? two 70-year-old men went on stage.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely incredible.
If the video, I don't know how we run this, if we show video like here or if you're just going to have to go leave this and go Google it, but it's something else to see. Right. The guy, Mosca,
Joe offered Ange some stupid flowers off the table.
Right.
Ange said, F off.
Yeah.
And Joe went, boom, gives Ange into his chest.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do except push him back? Right. So Ange, because he's not a boxer, he would have given Joe a shot.
Right.
Joe comes back and
he
knocks him in the jaw onto the floor.
270, he hits him.
And then, well, actually not on the floor on that one, but then Ange grabbed his cane and whacked him across the head.
I know, for real, hit him in the head.
Cut him.
With his cane.
Yeah.
It was outstanding.
You take a seat by Angelo. Maybe you can relive those moments of the game.
You talk about drama.
Yeah.
That was the most exciting thing that has ever happened in a CFL.
Well, it makes the top 10 TS Legends all-time sports events.
It would have to.
Or all-time, I don't know, episodes of, sporting highlights, I guess would be called.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah. Is that so? That's one of your highlights. Is your Grey Cup memories?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time it went viral. It was on NFL Today. They were talking.
I think it's my favorite Grey Cup memory.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
It was crazy.
Plus, I was perturbed that I wasn't actually there.
Yeah, you actually watched it.
Yeah, that's true.
And the thing about it is, we never filmed it. It was some, a fan in the crowd that had it on their camera. He tried to sell it, but he wasn't very good negotiator. I think TSN picked it up for a copy for 2 game tickets or something.
They did? Come on.
I tried to get it in anyway.
So CFL's coming to Hamilton. He's distracting me. Yeah, I'm getting distracted.
Grey Cup?
Yeah, the Grey Cup is coming to Hamilton.
2021?
That's right. So we'll be talking a lot more about that as we go.
Yep.
And that'll be fun. That'll be fun to talk about.
So, I mean, the priority is you get your game tickets now.
Yeah.
And they'll reserve you the right to buy game tickets for Grey Cup.
Wow, you're you're a pitch man.
Pitching. Yeah, I know. You want a great crowd. You want an enthusiastic
We will.
crowd.
Don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's wrap this up. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.